Ready?
No.
This is really going to make your brain hurt. It's making my brain hurt.
Just read it.
In the Midwest state of Nebraska, it's absolutely illegal to fish for whales.
You know,
Maybe a blow-up one,
that was some damn Cletus that was just...
These are some laws that
after Florida man and his damn elephant, and apparently some drunk hillbilly's wife up there.
Go visit these states and look them up.
So make sure that your meter doesn't run out on your elephant.
Return the nearest.
Wake up the horses. Quit stealing the damn ape from the zoo. And you can't drink on the train.
My eyes are watering from that one.
In Tennessee, what about carrying a skunk? Here's the bad thing with a bunch of these laws.
You're going to love the next one.
Most of the time, it seems like, laws don't just come up unless it has happened enough times that it has got people's attention and it's a problem. All right, welcome back, everyone. It's the XYL and me, and I have no idea what we're doing for this video. Broke my brain, the last one with Instagram. The other one with don't iron your heating pad. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I have to do more research on that. There's some other ones I found, but not quite ready for that yet.
Well, if it's anything like the other one I sent you about don't operate your wheelbarrow at 65 miles an hour or greater than, I didn't read it. I didn't even want to know.
Yeah.
All right, what are we doing?
So there's weird laws out there from state to state. And they're there for a reason.
I remember reading a bunch long time ago.
Right. Some of them
and yes, there were some very, very stupid ones.
There is. So I just figured, why not?
There was also some, too, that I guess you'll end up having to find out. Ones that are, I don't know if they go into this stupid laws thing, but they're just like beyond outdated, that are absolute proof on how once a law goes into the books, it never gets removed. And it really should.
True.
All right.
So this one's for Alaska.
There's people up there?
Yeah. Yeah. Just you wait. You'll be ready for this one. All right. So Alaska. Well, it's not illegal, but you can tie your dog to the roof of your car in Anchorage. It's not illegal, but you can do it. Not sure.
Is that for the people that don't have pickup trucks, the flatbeds or anything like that you normally see the dogs in?
I mean, they're in a lot of snow and it's cold. Maybe you don't want all that wet.
Is this a new law?
It doesn't say. It just says that it's not illegal to tie your dog to the roof of your car in Anchorage. So,
Does it specify if it was during the winter?
Nope. Well, no.
Okay. I feel that there's a whole lot more explanation, story, something behind that. God, I'm going to be geeking out about all the possibilities with that one for a while. Okay.
This one says, if you can successfully drive your vehicle while blindfolded, good for you. There is a law.
Well, stop. Where was this?
This is in Alabama.
Well, that I don't think counts.
It's not done. Hold on. Let me finish reading this before. Let me finish this. So, this is what it says. If you can drive it blindfolded, that's good. There is a law in the books that prohibits it in different parts of Alabama, but you better make sure your car has wipers. It's illegal to drive without them there. So you can drive blindfold, it's okay, but you better have wipers on your car.
In case something gets in in the path of your vision, make sure something doesn't obstruct it.
They get a lot of rain. Wind, rain, you know.
God.
All right, this one you might like. You might not. You might. Okay, in Arizona.
Before or after the California invasion?
You know this one? I don't know. You tell me. I'm kind of not sure on this
All
one.
right, read it, and I
right,
know California's pretty
Arizonians
good. We'll figure this out.
are required by law to protect themselves with only the same weapon the attacker possesses. So if you're suddenly being attacked with a limp, you better hope that there's another... Oh, with a lamp. Sorry, my bad, I can't read. So if you're attacked with a lamp, you better hope for another lamp to protect yourself. So you can protect yourself with whatever weapon the person's using to attack you with. So what they say, beat someone with a wet noodle, you know? Is that...
Well, let's see. The funny thing is, though, is
I don't know if that answered your first question.
No, So in Arizona, before the Californian invasion, it was one of the states where you didn't need a permit to, carry or anything like that. Even at the mall, I saw, a guy come walking up, have a conversation with a cop and everything. Both of them have their hands on their gun, or on the guns, shook hands, departed as friends. No problem. Nobody even batted an eye. Normally, too, you can end up in some states, I'm not a lawyer by any stretch, but in some states, you can end up only having or being able to lawfully match force to defend yourself. So I'm wondering if that's the same thing, to make sure that you don't, bring a knife to a gunfight.
Well, I could see someone with the noodle. They say, I'll beat you with the wet noodle, or whip you with the
or
wet
if
noodle.
that's somebody that
someone running around with the pot of noodles,
beat some, that was about to be attacked with something and took it and beat the other person with it and thought it would be a good idea.
You got me.
There's a story behind some of these.
There has to be. Has to be. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm geeking out about this one. Kind of.
I know that look. All right.
This is in Arkansas. Your favorite place.
That's not my favorite. Well, that's not my favorite place. But man, I tell you what. Apparently, you don't want to run from the cops down there, especially once the state troopers get involved.
That's why I said this is your favorite place.
All right, what they do now?
Don't honk a horn after 9 p.m. at a sandwich shop or a cold beverage stand in Little Rock, Arkansas. No matter how hungry and angry you are. Also, be careful about flirting with the opposite sex on the streets of this town. It can result in 30 days in jail.
Okay, let's break that down. Honking the horn after 9 p.m. at a sandwich place.
Yep, or at a beverage stand.
You're going to have
dirty soda? I'm going to have to look into this one a little more.
You're going to have to look these up, because I'm thinking about somebody pulling up, being drunk or something, pulling up to like a Subway and just laying on the horn instead of going inside after the place is closed, hoping that somebody will come out.
But a beverage stand where...
Well, I don't know. Texas has drive-through liquor stores, so you can have a beverage stand. I mean, we almost kind of even have them here. Some of these, like your Dutch Brothers, but smaller. They use the shipping
the dirty
containers.
Soda places, yeah.
Yeah. So that would be, probably, like up over here in Sugar House. We got right there next to the Chevron. We got the place that's inside the shipping container. That beverage stand.
But my thing is so. At the same time, you're not supposed to go flirt with the opposite sex because you could get 30 days in jail? Is that why they're always running from the cops, because they can't talk to opposite sex, or what? I mean, it is Arkansas, so, let's...
Hear that, or somebody's sister got pissed that they weren't getting, the brother's attention? I don't know.
It's, well, we'll just go with that.
You're going to have to find the stories, or at least... when these laws went into effect, it'd probably give us a better idea as to the context of what could have been going on at the time.
I guess we'll make this a part 2, or the conclusion
And
of what we
just from
found out.
now on, because I feel like we got to have some context.
Yeah, yeah. So this is California.
Oh, Jesus.
And you're from there, so I'm kind of
No,
wondering when this...
no. I may have been born and raised there, but I was always accused of being from somewhere else, and I never fit in. Most notably, for some stupid reason, everybody thinks I was from Texas. I don't know why, but hey. So you can't lump me in with all them Martians.
Okay, well, these Martians, I don't know how old this is, but it's got to be, I want to say, kind of old, maybe? I don't know. But here we go. So California. This is what this thing says about it. If your trip includes driving through California, be sure to leave your house coat at home as it is unlawful for women to drive in them. If you're not sure what a house coat is, you're not alone. While most people have different opinions of what constitutes
Really
as a
long.
house coat, typically house coats differ from robes in that they button down rather than tie and are made of different material.
This has probably got to be something back in, I don't know, 30s, 40s.
Right, but but then that means what? You can't go to Walmart now more and people watch because right there, the cops should be making money. I mean, they always say they're bankrupt. That right there says that they should be banking it because it's saying
Well,
you can't wear your
that's saying
robes.
though that if you're no, read the beginning part of it again. If your trip includes going through California,
Yeah,
so that almost hints like if somebody from another state was driving through, which unless you're planning on driving straight through to go run off the ocean, I
but
don't
why is
understand.
it only for women?
Most guys aren't going to wear the stuff.
They used to,
They do now. It's 2025.
but even back in the day, I mean, with the old long coats,
That's not necessarily a house coat. You got to think it's something similar to a robe, just instead of a tying up, it's a button up.
That's true.
Now we have, the pride parades where that's all that they wear and less.
That's true. Yeah, I'm sure there's something behind that one too, though.
I'm trying to think of what in the world would have happened. Like, I don't know, like the buttons, something, like a car crash. I don't know. Something would have happened. Somebody got uncomfortable or something, and they just California'd it.
That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe Walmart had enough of being on.
No, you got to think because you think that with Snuggies and all the other stuff now that probably not so much. Any time within like the last 40 to 60 years, that was probably a really common thing for women to wear.
That's true. That's true.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking probably somewhere in 30s to 50s.
Yeah, that's probably it. All right, moving on. So here's Colorado.
See, my mind goes to it's 2025. I can only imagine this shit.
As you drive through Colorado,
You still probably don't want to offer the police officer your joint while you're driving.
okay.
It's still legal to smoke out there, but you can still get busted.
Boulder, so Boulder's kind of...
Where the hell do you think all this shit started?
That's what I mean. So this one's out of Boulder, but it says if you drive through Boulder, you won't see couches sitting on front porches. It's prohibited to have couches on your front porch. You can have rocking chairs only. So how does that work for restaurants?
Not even that.
They only have to have rocking chairs.
I'm thinking that maybe sometime they had a bunch of people from Alabama, Mississippi, the Ozarks or something like that moved to change their everything, and all the people up there, the high and mighties up there in Boulder got tired of it and went, that's it. We're tired of these damn rednecks. Let's get them out of here. So that's it. No more no more couches out there.
Or they don't like their family and relatives.
Now that one I could probably see.
I don't want you sitting on my house no more. You guys just...
We've only got room enough for one chair. We ain't doing this other shit sitting together. That one I could see too.
Just saying.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, next. Uh-oh.
This is in Connecticut.
Yeah, that was too long of a pause.
Yeah, I had to read it, make sure I was reading this right.
Okay.
Starts off with acrobats beware. In Hartford, Connecticut.
Barnum and Bailey, take notes.
All right. In Hartford, Connecticut, there are many
Well,
ways.
that hold on a second. I'm guessing that the insurance companies or adjusters don't want any, competition with jumping around and, doing all these stunts and tricks and shit.
I think you broke my brain.
Hartford, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Johnny Dollar popped into my head on that one.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was thinking it would have something to do with that, but no. All right. So in Hartford, Connecticut, there are many ways to cross a street, but on your hands cannot be one of them. If you are on your hands, if you are an on your hands street crosser, I would avoid it. In Hartford.
There's a button over here I want to push for that one.
What's that? I think my brain is broke on that one. But seeing where we live.
I want to know who got pissed at him. Because now you get people out there dancing.
Yeah.
So you know this is an old one. Because now you get them out there dancing, doing those stupid little challenges where they let their car roll down the street. I want to know who didn't have a sense of humor.
Maybe some sheriff.
I don't know. It is the left coast after all.
All right, so now we got Delaware. So,
That place ain't very big. What the hell dumb shit did they do?
Delaware. Whatever you do, do not stop along the highway in Delaware to have a picnic. Wait until you reach another highway in another state unless you want to get arrested. Is this an issue? I mean, somewhere, somebody did something stupid that it's in the law book, but it's not a, hey, honey, I like the sound of that roadkill.
It does make you wonder why that would be. I mean, most states, especially nowadays, because, what's going on Snapchat? That you've got. Where the hell in Delaware is there a place to even pull over and stop to take a picnic? Is that on the interstate or is that on the back roads?
It says highway, so
that could be any paved road.
Pretty much.
So I'm guessing.
But it's like, is that just a let's drive, take a cruise, and then we'll just, hey, honey, let's just find this little roadkill right here and see what we can do. I mean, you can at least offer it to the cops to have some when they come to see what you're doing. I mean,
I don't know, but where you can get arrested for it, that seems like it was just a sight and don't do it again. It's a little extreme.
Okay, well, we got Florida, our favorite.
Oh, what'd Florida man do? I got a funny feeling that says Florida man has history.
I'm assuming, and this would make me want to go to Florida just to see this. So now, I would love to see this.
Okay.
In Florida, when you see an elephant tied to a meter that is not paid.
When you got a what?
An elephant. Dumbo is tied to a meter. You want me to finish this? Let your brain really explode.
God, what the hell did Florida man do?
All right, so here we go. So, in Florida, if you see an elephant tied to a meter that is not paid, you should notify officials immediately. It's forbidden to leave an elephant at an unpaid parking meter. I want to see this. So as long as it's paid, it's okay. Who is running around on elephants? I would think crocodiles or gators because it's Florida, but an elephant? Really? But you got to pay for it, so you're all right. I'm not making this up, people.
Y'all Floridas are nuts.
Yeah.
God. Florida man got done history. Holy Jesus. Where did they?
An elephant, though. Like, I'm geeking about the elephant. Like, out there they got abundance of iguanas and...
I'm trying to think, because I just showed you the clip earlier today that I saw with, never mind this shit, here comes Mongo. The dude on the
Yes.
bull.
For all you people that don't know. I think we broke your brain.
Next.
So remember, people in Florida, make sure you pay to let your elephant park there.
Well, that's just like the person down here that got away with taking a horse into the Provo Mall, 20-something years ago now?
Well, that is on the law book. If
I know. If there's nowhere to tie it up, then you can lawfully take your horse into the place. That's something from, like I said, perfect proof that...
But see, the Capitol's not stupid. If you think about it, our state Capitol's got them tie and post all around that building.
Probably because somebody's done it. And they went, oh, hell no, but the mall didn't figure that shit out. And some idiot from Price brought it in, middle of the summer, didn't want to leave it in the trailer. Florida man still got Utah man beat.
Florida man. I'm just saying. Again, I want to go out there now just to see if people are doing elephants.
Where the hell do you get the elephant?
Disneyland, maybe?
No, where do you get the elephant in Florida?
That's why I said gators cry.
Somebody go into the zoo? Which that would start a whole nother parade of problems that would have stopped it before you're paying to tie up the...
Yeah,
Next.
Florida.
Next.
Wow. Okay. Okay, so in Georgia, speeding is off limits everywhere in the state, in the U.S., of course. In Georgia, you can't, or except in Georgia, while its state assembly is in session.
Say that again.
So it says it's off limits to speed in Georgia, except when the state assembly is in session. And only residents are allowed to speed at this time are the members of the state assembly. So nobody can speed except the state assembly people in Georgia. And you can only do it when it's in session.
Seems like somebody didn't set their alarm clock right and wanted to get away with it when they did it again.
See, I've never been to Georgia. I don't know.
That's the only thing that I can think of, is that somebody probably got pulled over, was late, held up some kind of meeting because they probably didn't get up on time, had something else going on, whatever else, and wanted to have it exempt so that they could speed to get to the meeting on time. It's the only thing that I can think of.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Screw it, make it even for everybody. They're in session, everybody gets to speed.
Hey, that would make sense.
Shit, I guarantee you, if they're like any of these Californians, they're doing it anyway already.
That's true.
Yeah, there's one of my little theories. We might have to do that. Me's theories.
All right.
I got a couple of them. All right, what else you got?
This is in Hawaii.
This one is in Hawaii. It'd be a dumb law. Don't tell me it's got something to do with volcanoes.
No.
Okay.
Remember our very first one we did with the dog?
Very first one we did with the dog.
Not the law I just read. The first law I read with the dog.
On the roof, okay.
All right, here we go. If you can't abide by the click it or ticket law because you have more passengers than seatbelts, anyone over the age of 12 can ride in the bed of the trunk without any protection whatsoever.
In the bed of the truck.
Trunk.
In the
TRUN.
Okay, so they can ride in the trunk of the car.
Yep. Without any protection whatsoever.
Well, you're already protected. You know, you already pissed off your parents. They picked up their friends and stuffed your ass in the trunk. So that's not a problem.
My car would be great out there. What'd they tell us when we bought the Camry? You could fit 12 bodies in this
No,
trunk.
that's when you need something like a Crown Vic. Something that's got that trunk that you could fit, you know.
More than 12 bodies in it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But that's in Hawaii. So, I mean, I guess if your kids irritate you, I'm sorry, officer, we just don't have enough
I'm
seatbelts
thinking
for them.
Uber and Lyft. You don't need to order the minivan. You can get something like your little car. Just end up having everybody get in. Oh, damn, officer, we ran out of seatbelts. Pack everybody into the trunk. You don't need a van or a pickup truck.
What kind of, that'd be the luxury or whatever? You'd be top tier?
No.
That's top tier driving instead of, caddies and all that? You're top tier because you get to fit them in your trunk now?
No, you have the different levels. So you can end up doing, your regular car, a large vehicle, so like a pickup truck or a minivan.
I know, and then this would be what, top tier for all of that? You get to throw people in your trunk?
No,
Charge
it's
extra
one
for that
tier.
extra?
One tier.
Charge
No matter
extra?
what size car it is, you just put the extras in the trunk.
Do you get paid extra for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say, go get you a Crown Vic or a Grand Marquis or something like that. One of
One of
those.
the old school cars. Yeah.
Or something where they end up claiming that you can fit X number of golf bags in. They'll fit a few bodies.
True. Again, somewhere, somehow, someone did something to get these.
They just really want to get their friends around. Oh, good thing that's not legal in California. Can you imagine how that would go?
Or Texas. Or
No,
what?
think about the other one. Think of Paul Rodriguez with the stuff, he's talking about going, damn, look at that little Winnebago. He got all that space and only 2 people. We can fit half a city in there. That's going to get us kicked right there with HLC. Anyway, next.
Yep, we're done before we even got started because of that little bit. All right, so now we're talking Idaho.
What did somebody do with the potatoes? This is Idaho. This almost has to do with potatoes. No.
I want to know who's enforcing it.
Oh, dear God.
Okay.
This isn't like that one that they got with the where the cops are required in Idaho to come up and use something like their speaker or some other way to make clear that they are there and wait a certain period of time before they can approach the vehicle to give occupants a chance to get dressed. Cops end up.
Are you finding things out that I don't know?
The cops, I guess, up there got tired of walking up on people. So from last I knew, it's a law up there.
Okay, well, here's Idaho. While driving through Pocatello, Idaho, be sure to wear a smile on your face at all times. It's against the law to be seen in public without one. Who's enforcing this? Oh, you ain't smiling. Off to jail you go. Your Honor, what's the DA going to do? I want to see that court hearing. What's they charged with, AGs and DAs? What are you getting them with? For not smiling in public.
That has to be related to that. It has to be.
Remind me never to go to Pocatello.
I've never smiled through that place.
Whoever does, who's enforcing this? I want to know what the penalty is, because I want to go there just not to smile and see what But what is it? Death?
Go drive up, honk at a cop, and then just sit there and stare at him straight face with a frown.
I know, all sad.
And then hold up the sheets.
Hold the little face. A little,
I wonder if the cops up there even really know that that's a law. I want to know the story behind it.
How old it is.
I want to know the story behind it.
Part 2, what we found out about that law.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have I broke your brain yet?
You did with the damn elephant.
Yeah.
Florida man, they're cat hair. Florida, Y'all are Looney Tunes.
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
they are. All right, so we got Illinois now.
They've already got. Never mind.
Again, I don't see this one ever being really enforced because people do it all the time, and I don't see why or who would. I mean, I get it, but all right.
You're required to wave at the cops with the Glock switch when you're going through town?
No.
Oh, so it's not a 2025 law. Okay.
No, I don't think it is. Well, I mean, it could be, I guess. I don't. But here we go. Illinois. Be sure you don't have anything hanging from your rearview mirror while driving through Illinois. Yes, even air fresheners are prohibited.
No, there's a bunch of states that are like that too.
But who's enforcing it? Nobody.
No, actually, there are a bunch of places that do actually enforce that stuff because what was it? Fridays with Frank. There was actually somebody that had all that kinds of crap hanging off their mirror. That was actually one of the things he pulled them over for and cited them, having your view obstructed. You're actually not supposed to. And that goes for handicap placards too.
Well, you're gonna love Indiana's.
Oh, I'm sure. But yeah, you're not supposed to have all that kinds of stuff.
But people do,
Your parking passes, handicap placards, those lanyards, the damn masks after COVID,
they're all supposed to come off.
all of that stuff. Yeah, you're not supposed to. But I got a theory about the handicap placards.
All right.
That's another one of me's theories.
All right. Well, here we go. So here's Indiana's. Meanwhile, at the neighboring Indiana, you are not allowed to back into parking spots. Them truck drivers are screwed.
You're not allowed to back into parking spots.
Yep. So all you drivers out there in Indiana, you better not do it.
It's actually better to back in and be able to pull out. You have a bigger field of view.
You can't do it. So I said, like I said,
they
all them
better
drivers
redesign the hell out of.
All them truck drivers that back in are now screwed. So again, I don't know who's going around enforcing that.
Nobody, because look at the truck stops. They'd have to, they can't issue a permit. At least you'd think they wouldn't issue a permit that would be in violation. So when they propose the specs for stuff, and you'd need a lot of damn space to be able to pull a semi in and be able to back it back out.
All right, so now we're talking Iowa. This one's really got me going. Who did this?
Involves corn, I'm sure.
No. All right, you ready? Iowa, if you want to throw bricks on a highway in Mount Vernon, Iowa, you unfortunately have to go through the hassle of obtaining a permission slip from the city council before doing so. Who is going to the council office going, I got a whole shipment of bricks here. I just want to go stand on a freeway and throw them. Just saying. There you go. That's Iowa's. That looks like it's up there with the elephant. Maybe the same Florida band did something with bricks and an elephant. But now just really, they're giving you permission if you get a slip.
You can't throw bricks on the highway
without the proper paperwork.
Without written permission from the city.
Mm-hmm. City council has to approve it.
What?
There we go. Testing. We'll go into city council and ask them for permission to throw bricks
off
their highway.
Hillbilly's wife got pissed because he wasn't home or something. Oh my God.
But a brick? I mean, there was nothing. I mean, I could see a rock. But a brick?
Well, depending on when that was done, bricks were probably readily available right there, probably somewhere.
True, but I would think a rock would be more easier to obtain.
It probably would have been.
That's why I'm like, okay.
There's a story behind that right next to the damn elephant.
Oh, man. All right. This is Kansas.
Okay. Well, we got Florida man beat.
It's up there with Florida man. Ready?
No.
These are some laws that
after Florida man and his damn elephant, and apparently some drunk hillbilly's wife up there.
Go visit these states and look them up, and go ask someone like a cop. Just find a is this legit? Like, I want to find out for sure. All right.
You know what? Screw it. We're gonna.
All right.
This shit ever ends up taking off, and some of these things aren't repealed. I am going to show up at the city council building, requesting for the thing. To go throw bricks on the highway, just to watch their face.
And then I'm going to go to Florida and get an elephant. And see how many people are going to come and give me a ticket.
Where the hell are we going to get the elephant from? Borrow it from the zoo?
We'll figure it out.
That was some damn Cletus that was just...
All right, you ready for Kansas? Here we go.
Good God.
Before entering Lawrence, Kansas, be sure to alert the horses you have arrived by sounding your horn. You might also just wake up some sleeping college students.
There's a story behind that one.
Why do the horses have to be alerted that you're coming into town?
Does that go for the noise ordinance times? Normally you got quiet hours?
It doesn't say.
Some motherfucker out there is going to go through there with a damn, freight train horn.
Yep.
And just blast the shit out of it.
No, you're not.
I just want to communicate. I don't have it on this truck. Sadly enough, I miss my horn.
Me too. So there you go. So if you go there, you better make sure you alert all the horses that you're there by hitting your horn. Because apparently they're just...
All right, Lawrence, Kansas. Wake the hell up. Or sleeping college kids.
Sleeping college kids.
Actually, I bet you it was the college kids that were
that
doing
made this law happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. Still not as good as Florida man or the brick thrower.
Yeah. This is one of them laws that it's got to be really old. It kind of reminds me of the one that I heard about Utah here. With women and men and all that from back in the day. Has to be something kind of like that. Ready? All right. That look says you're not, but you're going to get it anyways.
No.
So here we go. All right. In Kentucky. Ladies, do not stop in Owensboro, Kentucky to buy a hat. It's illegal to purchase a hat here without your husband's permission to do so.
That's all I think of is George and Gracie Burns. That George was always throwing a fit.
That
she was buying hats all the damn time.
Yeah.
No, what in the hell started? Apparently, that it had to have been probably that time.
So we'll go out there and I'll just buy me a hat and ask for your permission. And if they go, why? I'm going to be like, it's in your law. I have to make sure I have permission.
No, I would end up...
And we buy the most ridiculous hat, too.
There's got to be stories behind these.
I know.
Because the only thing I can think of is a whole bunch of the lawmakers got sick and tired of their wives spending money on hats, so they come up with this to stop it.
Yeah. There's something.
Okay.
All right. Well, we made it to Louisiana.
That, I think, is about Florida's redheaded stepchild or twin or something like that.
Pouring a drink on the ground in a drive-in movie theater in Jefferson Parish, Louisiana, will get you into some trouble. We advise you don't do it.
Pouring a drink on the ground?
Yep.
Well, there's some that could probably end up arguing that as being alcohol abuse.
But who says it's alcohol? Doesn't say it's alcohol, doesn't say it's anything. It just...
Well, that may not, but I got a funny feeling it says it's alcohol.
I think it is something, but a drive-in movie theater? I mean...
Well, somebody probably slipped, fell, busted their ass, sued the city or something like that, and they went, that's it.
Or maybe that's why they're all disappearing
or some probably lawmaker that owned the damn movie theater that got sued, or something like that because they busted their ass.
This one I kind of agree with. We should do it here. Just saying. This is for Maine.
Okay.
We just had a holiday. So it goes along with the holiday we just had.
Okay.
All right. If you're driving through the state of Maine after January 14th and you see a house with Christmas decorations, alert officials at once. Residents are charged and fined for leaving Christmas decorations up past this date.
You know, there's a lot of people in this country
That would be fined and having some issues, I know.
Hear that, and maybe there are actually the reasons why the lights have gotten so stealthy.
Or built into the houses?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's not part of the decoration. See, modern problems require modern solutions. We don't have those little things, but that would be one of those things right now where you see that, the more you know banner go across.
Oh, man. All
Okay.
right. Now we're on to Maryland.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You would be screwed in Maryland.
I would be screwed in Maryland?
Yeah. Most people. Their Navy's got to be screwed too.
What the?
All right, here we go. Watch your mouth while you're in Maryland. Baltimore prohibit. Listen. Here we go. Watch your mouth while you're in Baltimore. Maryland prohibits swearing inside city limits. Well, in Rockville, cursing is only banned on the highway. Their Navy is screwed. You know, they say you swear like a sailor. Well, their Navy's screwed. I'm surprised they have a Navy out there.
Oh, man.
I should go tell my uncle that. Be like, hey.
And then you can only swear on the highway?
Yep. In Rockville, cursing is only banned on the highway.
Oh, only banned on the highway.
Yeah, so you can't cuss when. So if you get a flat, you're real. Like I said, you're screwed in Maryland. Don't go there. You can't fix things. You can't swear because it's not good. I'm just saying, stay out of Maryland.
Okay. That would be one of those who's enforcing it. Because you know the cops are cussing.
Oh, you know what? Every time they get a weird call. Especially nowadays. Yeah. All right. Still geeking out about that?
I'm trying to think of what year that would have been. Like what?
Yeah, like what? Yeah. Yeah. Like what era, what time?
It probably could have something to do with the Navy. Watching Fat Electrician, some of the different stuff with the Navy, Marines, and whoever else. I could see it being stemmed something off of the military, and people are just going, that is it.
Okay. Ready for this one?
Again, no.
Here's Massachusetts. I have a hard time with that word.
There's too many S's.
Yeah, almost like Mississippi. All right, here we go. Under no circumstances may you drive with a gorilla in the backseat of your car in this state. If you find yourself in this situation...
Quit trying to compete with Florida Man.
Please return the primate to the zoo or the nearest jungle. Where is the jungle?
Not even that.
This is return it to the nearest jungle.
Return it to the local zoo. That implies that somebody came up with this law because they have
a jungle out there though, like
somebody kept stealing the damn ape from the zoo and they got tired of it.
That reminds me of The Simpsons, where he has the radio with Flanders having the radioactive ape and he can't talk, so he smacks him. You know, a simple pointing would suffice, and he starts whacking him and doing the It kind of reminds me of that. What are you doing with the gorilla in your? The nearest jungle. Where is the jungle? Please.
Trying to compete with Florida Man. Hear that? Or maybe that's why they have it in the car in the first place. Well, I'm taking it from the zoo to the jungle.
Maybe that's where the elephant came from.
That's a hell of a ride.
It's a hell of a ride with the gorilla.
To get from Massachusetts down to Florida.
See, officer, this is my second person.
Either that or Elephant Boy in Florida got busted and went up there to Massachusetts.
And that's his carpool buddy now.
God. There's a story behind that one I want to hear.
Yes, if we should have anybody who knows about that story, let us know where it came from.
Please, in the comments.
Yes, please.
Good God.
Here's Michigan. You might think traveling by train is great. Way to enjoy a few drinks and avoid driving. Well, not in Michigan. If you are not sober on a train, you're breaking the law. If you're not sober?
So no drinking on the train.
No drinking on the train. All the people here in Utah would be screwed.
No, I'm thinking air travel. That's why
That's probably why they're doing it now, huh?
Yeah.
Why it became popular.
Even then, the pilots apparently can drink. Wow, okay. So make sure that your meter doesn't run out on your elephant.
Return the nearest.
Wake up the horses. Quit stealing the damn ape from the zoo. And you can't drink on the train.
Ready for this one?
Probably
this is
not.
Minnesota. Be careful in Minneapolis. Driving a red car is illegal to drive the red car down Lake Street in this town.
Why
I want to go there to see if it's red. If there's red cars. If there's red cars there, we're gonna have some. This has got to be. If there's red cars,
it would be more proof that laws are never taken off of books. But I want to know the story behind that one. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to look that one up.
Yeah.
Why no red cars on Lake Street
in Minneapolis? Yeah. All right. Here's Mississippi.
Mississippi, huh? Why are all these women married?
Oh my gosh. This has to be old. An old
Well,
law.
I'm sure most of these are old.
All right. Here's Mississippi. In the town of Taylortown, Mississippi. It's inconvenience. It's inconveniency. That word.
Inconvenience.
Its residents by forbidding them to shave in the center of Main Street. If you find yourself in this town, we suggest you find another place to shave yourself.
That's not necessarily old.
That's true.
You got to think about even the homeless and everybody else if they try and do anything now. But I bet you it probably is something old.
Town drunk one day, just decide on
either the town or somebody like the town, Otis, the drunk, trying to shave himself in a fountain in the middle of town. And what's bad, here's the bad thing with a bunch of these laws.
You're going to love the next one.
Most of the time, it seems like, laws don't just come up unless it has happened enough times that it has got people's attention and it's a problem.
Okay, well, you ready for Missouri?
Because normally there's other laws out there, nuisance laws and stuff like that to combat most oddities.
True.
Which, if that's the case, how many damn elephants has Florida man been walking around? Barnum and Bailey get in trouble, do some dumb shit in Florida? Florida man always steals the show, I'm telling you.
No wonder Donut Dude always does. Florida man.
Well, so does everybody else.
Makes me want to go to Florida just to see what's all the hype.
There's nothing really down there. That's part of the problem. It's always hot, humid. People just ain't thinking right, I guess.
Elephants roaming free.
No, apparently they're being ridden, so, I don't know what they're complaining about with global warming.
All right, here's Missouri.
Sure, it's not Missouri. With an A sound for their I.
I know how to spell, and I know what letters look like, and, well, this is an I, not an A, so we're going to go with Missouri.
That don't mean a damn thing.
But hey, you can drink beer almost anywhere you want in Missouri, even as a passenger in a moving vehicle, but don't think about drinking beer out of a bucket while sitting on the curb in St. Louis. It is strictly forbidden. Let's hear it.
I don't even know where to start with that one. As all I can see is the hillbilly out in the middle of the Ozarks sitting, that
Oh, you're going to love this next
didn't want like an open container or something like that, or put his moonshine in just a bucket to hide what it was.
It's just water, officer.
Yeah.
As he's picking up a 10-gallon bucket and just chugging it. Yeah. Okay. Here's Montana. You ready for this one? I swear the states and animals are they're going crazy.
Well, no, you're not supposed to run up and try and take a picture with the damn bison.
No. Leaving your sheep unattended in your truck is considered very bad to the officials of Montana. If for any reason you need to leave your sheep in your truck, you better hire a sheep sitter.
I just found a new job.
How much you gonna charge?
Something astronomically stupid, because you know that if you start making a stink out of this, they're either going to pull the law.
Is that like our horse tie? There wasn't none, so we just left it in the truck.
It's along those lines. Oh my God. Sheep, huh? Well, you don't want the coyotes and wolves to get them. That's probably actually what it came from.
Probably.
Honestly, it probably has something to do with that, because of wildlife.
Well, it even did the very bad, but I'm not going to bad like a sheep.
I know,
so.
but yeah, but seriously, predators, probably livestock, back at a time. I could see that one.
This is really going to make your brain hurt. It's making my brain hurt. This is Nebraska, by the way.
It's not going to probably be that much worse than Florida man and his damn elephant. Just read it.
In the Midwest state of Nebraska, it's absolutely illegal to fish for whales. We're not sure where whales...
I've heard this one.
There's an abundance of whales in the landlocked Nebraska, but you better not look for them or try.
That one, that's one of the dumb ones that, yes, I've heard before, and...
I'm with it. You're in a landlocked area. Where's a whale?
I can't say it. I bet you know right where I'm going with this, but I can't say it. Somebody's gonna get pissed. North American. Can't go cruising for chicks of unusual size.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know, trying to get kicked off the internet. I told people it happened.
Yeah, way sooner than what we were hoping. Only 3 videos in and we're already off the internet.
Probably will be after this.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, here's Nevada's.
Probably got something to do with gambling.
No.
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 They're brothels?
No. We're still with animals here.
My mind went to one of the HLC videos, so I'm thinking flip-flops trying to push sheep through fences. What?
While visiting Nevada, please do not ride your camel on the highway. Even if you feel like the surrounding desert makes it okay, it's forbidden.
camels.
Yeah, but I like it. The surrounding area makes it
I
feel
know
like
it's a damn desert, but Jesus.
And that's even what it says, because it feels like you're in the surrounding desert. It makes it okay, but it's really not. I love how they worded that. I've been to Nevada millions of times.
Please leave the animals in the zoos.
I've never seen anybody with a camel in Nevada. I've been there tons of times.
People need to leave the damn animals in the zoo alone. Go look at them, go, oh, it's cute, then walk back out, leaving the animal in their little habitat thing. A lot of this shit would be prevented.
My thing is, when in the history of Nevada has there ever been camels?
Probably a long ass damn time ago before the interstate.
Or what, even before Vegas, I would assume.
No, some jackass probably did it going down the Vegas Strip. I know, that would have put it after vehicles, I know, but still.
Is your brain hurting that bad?
No, I could actually just see that would end up being a problem because some idiot would think it'd be funny. Or out there in Reno, Carson City, something.
Well, people in New Hampshire or anywhere else would be screwed.
In New Hampshire?
This is New Hampshire. It's illegal to tap, nod, move to the rhythm of music in any way inside a tavern, restaurant, or cafe. So if your song comes on, you can't just be like, heck yeah, and just kind of, I'm jamming
That sounds like some shit from like Footloose that Utah would do.
That's what I'm
No dancing.
You go to hell if you do.
Probably the same dude coming in there, putting on the jukebox, thumping his damn foot in the bar, you know.
Okay, this one has two different things in it for a law. This is New Jersey.
Two different things from New Jersey.
Yeah. When overtaking another passerby on the street, including a skateboard, drivers are required to honk before doing so. However, it is against the law to pass a horse-drawn buggy at all. That's the first part.
Okay, hold on. Well, hold on a second. So honking for the skateboard or whatever else, I could almost see that alert the people going through. Old law, it's not done anymore.
Don't do it against, with the horse-drawn buggy. I get that.
It'll scare the hell out of them. And I'm thinking, depending on when this was, Amish, or when...
They're still out there, though.
Or when, New Jersey. Similar to the Amish, but when automobiles were new and people were still on horses.
Okay, so that's the first one.
Okay.
If you get caught by a police officer, make sure you're not frowning at him, because that's illegal as well. So you just got stuck by a horse-drawn buggy. You can't go nowhere. The cop pulls you over for some stupid reason because you're
you didn't honk at him.
Yeah.
And then you better be smiling
because you got pulled over. So you're supposed to be like, woohoo! The cop's gonna think you're out on something because you're all like, hi.
Nowadays they probably would.
Yep.
Who's enforcing it?
That's the next question I was going to have for you. Who's driving around enforcing this?
No, yeah.
We got all that kind of time on their hands nowadays. I mean, but it does make me want to go out there and try it.
All right.
Some of them, at least. All right. Got to get back to where we were at. All right, now we're in New Mexico.
New Mexico. You don't think maybe we should have broke this up into different pieces? Oh, well.
In Las Cruces,
Las Cruces?
Yep, Mexico. You are considered a criminal if you carry your lunchbox while walking down the main street. Better find a different route.
What?
So them kids are screwed if you live anywhere down Main Street, and that's your only way to go.
You can't carry your lunchbox while walking down Main Street.
Yep.
God, more damn proof of this shit just isn't ever taken off.
Yep. Oops, hit the wrong button. Okay, so, yeah, and that's in New Mexico, which makes me go, again, who's enforcing this? Are they enforcing it? Makes me want to walk down Main Street with the lunchbox and see what they say.
They're probably not. All right.
All right, we got New York.
Oh, I can only imagine there.
Hate awkward elevator chit-chat. Head to New York. New York residents are required by law to keep to themselves while riding an elevator. Your hands must be crossed and your gaze towards the floor. Do not talk to anyone, even if they talk to you. They're breaking the law, but you don't have to.
So it's illegal to talk.
You're supposed to just look down at the floor. And not
Wasn't that what I said here with our elevators? That they ought to put, that when they put in elevators, they ought to have pictures, they ought to have something so people can stare at it and change them out routinely.
That's probably why hospitals and doctors' offices do, so that way you don't talk.
Well, no, but they got to change them out.
I know. That's true.
No wonder nobody out there is social.
Yeah. North Carolina.
Uh-oh. Let's do it.
Singing in the car is a great way to pass time on a road trip, but if you're driving through North Carolina, you better not let a cop catch you. Singing off key, singing off tune is grounds for punishment.
How loud are you singing?
By the state. You're punished by the state, not by a cop. By the state is punishing.
How loud are you singing?
You've seen American Idol, right? Maybe that's where they all came from. They couldn't sing in their state no more.
I thought that's what the shower was for.
Apparently not. You can't do it.
No. Well, you can just sing in the shower, not in the car.
Yeah, you're not in a car, so yeah.
Or is
no
that
wonder
why
everybody says that their family sounds good.
Or is that why they started singing in the showers to practice for when they're in the car?
So they could be quiet, yeah?
No, that way they're on tune.
Oh, yeah?
They're on key.
Maybe that's where that came from.
Crap. I want to know how much time people had to...
Yes. All right. North Dakota.
There's absolutely nothing in North Dakota.
If you find yourself wanting to take a nap in North Dakota, make sure you take your shoes off beforehand. Falling asleep with shoes on is outlawed. Who is enforcing that? Who is coming into my house or my apartment?
What's this?
Who's enforcing that? Even back in the day, who was enforcing that? I'm thinking like back in the Western time or, but even then, who's enforcing this?
Why would you need to take off your shoes?
Not to get stuff on the bed? I don't know.
No. Assume, too, that you're not always taking a nap on a bed.
I don't know.
There's a story there.
There has to be.
I want to know what it is. Okay.
This is Ohio.
High in the middle and round on both ends.
I would just think of that.
Oh, Looney Tunes. Good old Bugs Bunny.
Hey, he taught us all of our
that was
fartsy
yeah, that
classicals.
Was Elmer Fudd too. That did the Ohio.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's right, because he grabbed his mouth and opened. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. Wearing leather shoes whenever you find yourself in Ohio is prohibited.
That one's a dumb one.
That one is dumb. All right, so we won't spend much time on that one because it really just is retarded.
No, that one's dumb.
Okay, Oklahoma.
That really is a dumb law.
It's against the law to read comic books while operating a motor vehicle. Please find somewhere.
Hold it.
Please find something else to do while driving.
Back. Where's
wait.
this?
Okay, you gotta like this. This is Oklahoma.
Hold on. Oklahoma. It is illegal to read comic books while driving a car.
Please find something else to read while driving.
They did. Their damn phone.
But it could still be a comic book.
Facebook and everything else. You know, oh my God.
Maybe that's where all drivers get my comic, coloring book, but, Okay.
Probably too many damn pictures in the comic books. It was distracting.
All right. This is Oregon. I want to know who's doing this, and I want to know if they enforce it. In Oregon, in the town of Marin, beware of the law that prohibits you from eating a donut while walking backwards on city streets. Officials would prefer you to finish your donut in its entirety before proceeding to walk backwards down the street. This time there's no animals in it. Again, there's got to be a story behind this, but...
No, I'm trying to see maybe what could have triggered this. Walking backwards, eating a donut.
Is illegal. But you can walk backwards without a donut, from what I'm understanding.
I'm guessing that you could probably walk forward while eating a donut. You just can't walk backwards while eating a donut.
Doesn't say that, but I would assume. I don't know. These are states that make me want to go up there to a law person and go...
Either that or this was a writing on the wall because of how, you look at how asinine things are there now. It seems like the writing was on the wall however long ago. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
This is in Pennsylvania.
I can only imagine. Don't screw with the Amish.
I don't even know where to begin on this one, but here we go. While driving down a country road at night.
Okay, hold on a second. So in Pennsylvania, while driving down a road at night, all right.
Motorists in Pennsylvania are required to stop every mile and shoot a rocket signal. Wait 10 minutes for the road to clear of livestock, then continue. Looks like that 10-minute commute will take you much longer.
What the hell?
So we got to carry rockets now. And we got to...
Stop every mile.
And wait for
fire
livestock.
Off a rocket to warn livestock.
And wait till they all move out of the way and then keep going.
It's a good thing that they don't really do much for law enforcement anymore. Or else, I tell you what. Good.
Some of these states, I'm glad I'm here in Utah, but our laws here in Utah are stupid too, so. All right.
Oh my God. Okay.
This one is old just because of what's in it. This is in Rhode Island. If one of your favorite pastimes includes throwing pickle juice on trolleys, then you have to find another state to exercise your hobby. It's against the law to do so in Rhode Island. Pickles were a big thing back in the day. It was cheap and easy.
Pickle juice.
Yeah, so when you're throwing pickle juice at trolleys, you better not.
There's a story. Okay.
This is South Carolina. It's short and simple, but again, I don't see anybody enforcing this. And it makes me wonder when it was written or why.
Okay.
If you get a tattoo in the state of South Carolina, it's illegal.
Oh, there's even YouTubers I've seen on there that are screwed.
That's why I'm saying, who's enforcing it? What's the story behind it that made it illegal to get tattoos in South Carolina? Because they got prisons, so all of them.
There's any number. More case in point.
Here's. This is South Dakota.
This probably isn't going to be too much different than North.
My thing is this really an issue?
Oh, dear God. Well, shit, you didn't think Florida man tying up an elephant and paying the parking meter.
True. Okay, South Dakota. While visiting South Dakota and you find yourself in a cheese factory, do not lie down and fall asleep. Find another place to take a nap because doing so in a cheese factory is outlawed.
That, I would think, would be a Wisconsin thing. South Dakota, don't fall cheap.
This looks like a cool place. I'm gonna come. Can I check out your little factory? Yeah, sure. Let me take a nap.
Something happened with that one.
There's a story. You know there has to be.
A whopping big one too.
Who in their right mind would do this one in Tennessee? Who?
In Tennessee?
This is Tennessee. It's illegal to carry a skunk into the state of Tennessee. If you plan on bringing your pet skunk anytime soon, you have to let it roam freely over state border.
Hold on, you lost me at skunk.
My eyes are watering from that one.
Who? In Tennessee, what about carrying a skunk?
You could not carry a skunk in the state of Tennessee.
I know people are having them as pets, but why?
I mean, I know if you take out their glands, like if you do a sugar glider and take out the glands, they don't spray because they don't have it, and they're almost like a squirrel or like a.
So I mean, I've heard of people having them as pets, but why?
Yeah, so that's who.
Yeah. You know, this was before somebody figured out they can take out the scent thing.
I mean...
So who the hell coaxed a skunk to be able to carry it that started spraying everybody?
Here's Texas. Okay, here we go. Well, everything may be bigger in Texas. The number of beer swigs you can take at one time cannot be bigger than 3, unless, of course, you're sitting down. So you're just supposed to take a couple swigs and then you can down it quick and chug it when you're sitting?
Who the hell downed the bottle?
We need to go to hold a donut and them and ask them about this law. They're in Texas.
I don't think White Claws count.
That's true.
Holy crap. Yeah, the unsubscribed guys. But no, what? Mm-hmm. The only thing I can think of is somebody having that, that old mug. The jugs and just backwards done.
Yeah. That's what I think too.
Wow.
All right, let's see. Here's the next one. So that was Texas. Here in our own state. And I know we got to have it first, but all right. In Provo, snowball fights can get pretty pricey. The town has a $50 snowball throwing fine.
Well, these Californians that are luck now, because it don't snow here no more. A $50 fine for snowballs? Oh, that'd be the damn Mormons. That's that footloose shit I was talking about where you can't do anything for fun.
Yeah, it's Utah County. I thought Utah'd have more interesting ones than that.
And they wonder why the hell they end up with such a meth problem and everything else and became Happy Valley. All the antidepressants, you can't even throw snowballs.
Okay, here's Vermont. And again, who's enforcing these? Like, seriously. Here we go. Saturday nights in Vermont are for bathing. Residents are required by law to bathe every Saturday night. Make sure you abide by the laws.
I can only imagine that this was
Yeah.
You know, that was an old one.
Has to be. Again, who's enforcing it? Who's banging on my door every Saturday? Are the cops?
No.
It makes me wonder, too. Did someone actually enforce this back in the day?
No, I'm thinking about the absolute foul smell or something. Complete lack of hygiene at some point in time that resulted in a mandate that people were to bathe to get rid of this problem.
Yeah, I could see it too.
From back in which case, oh my God.
All right, well, here's Virginia.
Uh-oh.
All of the ticklish women should head to the state of Virginia. It is considered against the law to tickle a woman. However, men are free game. Ticklish men are free game.
So what stuck up prude didn't want to be touched anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's Washington. Oh my God. Okay. The state of Washington is adamant about protecting their friends Bigfoot and the Sasquatch. Anyone ever,
well, now I thought Bigfoot and Sasquatch were the same.
Anyone who even attempts to harass these two and any whatever creatures that matter will be penalized or fined or imprisoned.
I thought they were the same.
Yeah. All right. Here's West Virginia.
Oh.
In West Virginia, again, who's enforcing these? Whistling underwater is your secret talent. Avoid West Virginia. Whistling underwater is banned here. Hey, you're doing illegal stuff. You can't do that.
There's no music. Whistling underwater.
Yep.
No, Florida man still hasn't beat.
Yep.
Wow. All right.
Here's Wisconsin. There are plenty of activities to keep you busy in Wisconsin, but waving a burning torch in the air cannot be one of them. This action is considered a Class A misdemeanor in the Badger State and punishable by 1 year in jail.
Except for the last decade.
It's Wisconsin.
You know that was never brought up. And look at the last decade of shit.
All right. And then the very last one I have is Wyoming.
I got a funny feeling it says this one has something to do with animals.
Yes, it does.
Don't take pictures with the bison?
Pretty close. Don't take pictures with rabbits in the months of January to April unless you obtain an official permit.
You gotta have a permit to take pictures of rabbits? Now that feels to me like a really dumb story. Like,
yep, that's what I'm saying.
That it.
That's it. Yep, that's it. So we found that Florida has elephant issues and
Florida man still takes
Can't take gorillas with you for a drive.
Florida man still wins the prize.
That's...
Well, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all here in the next one.
Bye.